Welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Avian Savage. Welcoming back all my cosmic followers out there. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We talk about action figures, we talk about play sets, we talk about vehicles, we talk about Pokemon cards, we talk about all cool cosmic things that are out there in the Dark Cosmic Universe. That's right, this is where it all happens, everyone. Again, if you are new to the channel, please check the links out in the comments. I've got an eBay store where I sell vintage and retro t-shirts. I also sell paperback books. When I make a sale, I bring it back here to the Dark Cosmic Universe to show off something cosmically epic. Again, if you are new to the channel, please activate that bell icon so you get notified when I upload a video just like this. Leaving comments always helps. This definitely helps. Sharing the videos, remixing, remastering, reinvigorating, reimagining what the Dark Cosmic Universe could be in your part of the universe. All right. Just to tell everyone, first and foremost, it wasn't clickbait with the title of this particular video. Yes, this was acquired legally, and I can say legally, for free. And we'll talk about what we're going to be talking about. If you did check out the short that actually led you to this video, you're probably wondering, what are you talking about, Avian? I don't get it. All right, first and foremost, today's video is going to be about the Dark Trooper. One of the figures I have not had in my collection. I was looking out for it, and I said if I ever found one, I would definitely pick it up as long as it was at a good, reasonable price. Let's take a look at the card art really quick. Again, this is the newer card art, so I'm not really a big fan of this. I like the old traditional, Kenner-esque style ones. But I mean, if this is what you're going to get a figure, then so be it. If you want to know more about the Dark Troopers, pause the video right here. Over here, it talks about what the Dark Troopers are about. And again, here is the UPC for the particular figure. All right. I know you guys are curious about how the heck did you acquire this? What did you do? And can I do the same thing? I'm not saying you can do the same thing, but let's take a look at the figure real quick. Here is the Dark Trooper, and he is under 4.5 inches, very tall, which he should be. Now, the first time I actually saw the Dark Trooper, I was watching The Mandalorian. Yes, I know you're going, but Avian, I thought you had an issue with Disney. I still do. When done correctly, I do not have issues with Star Wars. When done incorrectly, to my point of view, as Obi-Wan would say, it's a certain kind of point of view. It's not even worthy, or it's cringe-worthy in my cosmically cringy, yes. In my here part of the dark, in my part of the Dark Cosmic Universe. Okay, all right. Here's the figure. And again, this is one I did not have. And again, when I saw the Mandalorian series and they wound up showing the Dark Trooper and it's, when it was going, I mean, this thing was really, really cool. Very epic. I like Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I'm an old school Star Wars fan from the beginning. We're talking Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, Chewbacca, R2-D2, C-3PO, and the whole cast of the original trilogy. Do I like the prequels? That's another story. But again, those are my go-to characters. Here is the figure. It has lots of articulation in it. And again, we got joints in the knees. We've got some wrist articulation. We've got some elbow articulation. We've got some head articulation, but a really cool figure. And again, when I saw Luke Skywalker, of all people, battling this figure, battling these characters, the Dark Troopers, I'm like, I got to get a hold of one. But unfortunately, I was not able to find one. So the other day, I go shopping because we all go shopping. Again, whether it's online or actually in person. So I went to this grocery store of all things because I needed some groceries. And again, normally I don't go to these stores, but this one I happened to go to because I needed something to go with my meal. So got my regular groceries, going down the old action figure aisle because I know they've got them. So the store is called Stop and Shop. and I don't usually shop there. They're a little bit on the pricey side, and it's just, you know, I'm like, eh. But I needed what I needed, so I had to go in and get something real quick. So I wound up going down the toy aisle, and then what do I find? I see the Dark Trooper figure. Now, on the shelf, it said $7.99 for the figure. I was like, okay, that's not bad, because you go to Walmart and you try to get the same figure, and what is it, you know, usually they round up, like, I don't know, they round out to be, I don't know, it was like 12, like 16 bucks, $18 I've seen for these figures, which is crazy. It is cosmically insane for the price of a figure. I get it. You know, and like I said, I know they've got tariffs. I know we've got taxes. I know cost of living has gone up since yours truly acquired Star Wars figures from the beginning. However, I don't know. It's just, I was like, that price was pretty decent. Now, when I went to the register, of course, I had a couple of groceries. I didn't think the bill was going to be that bad. Lo and behold, it rang up at a different price. So let's take a look. So it said $8.99. Now, I knew the store policy over there that if an item rings up and you pay for it for, you know, more than the amount, as long as it's under like $20, I think that's the company policy, you get the item for free. And I wound up showing them the item said $7.99. So check it out. Here we go. And again, it was a refund. That's right. $8.99. It said $7.99, and I actually showed the tag where it said $7.99, and they're like, okay, hold on, let me look. And there was a whole bunch of Star Wars figures there for that same price. And the lady goes, okay, we'll take care of it. So I went back to the help desk, you know, at the store, and the person's like, you get the item for free. I'll refund your money. I was like, no way. She goes, yes, under $20 or up to a $20 value, we refund it back. I was like, that's pretty cool. So yours truly wound up getting a free figure, which is pretty awesome. Again, thank you for the courtesy desk. That was it. Thank you so much for the person at the courtesy desk. And again, it's not like I was trying to cheat the system here. I just happen to know some of the rules that are out there. So as you are a smart shopper out there, as you are pinching pennies like I do, I mean, everything counts. And when I saw that ring up for $8.99 when and the tag said $7.99, I knew there was an issue. And again, they looked it back, they checked the UPC codes, and it should have the tag should have said $8.99. However, someone did not get around to doing that. Unfortunately, that does happen from time to time at stores. So always be careful when you are price shopping out there, because those things do happen. And again, and had I just left the store, they would have still kept charging everyone for the, $8.99 price, even though the sticker had said $7.99. So someone forgot to put the sticker on there. Needless to say, we got a Dark Trooper here for the Dark Cosmic Universe. Very, very excited. Again, like I said, we've got a lot of Stormtroopers here. When I was a kid, loved Stormtroopers. Did I think about army building? No, not at that time. It was just, I probably had maybe like one or two Stormtroopers. I probably had a regular Stormtrooper. I probably had a Hoth Stormtrooper. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, the Scout Troopers. Yeah, maybe I had like one of those, maybe at the time. But at this point, I was like, no. I was like, I couldn't afford it. But now as an adult, well, 5 going on 6, yours truly can now do that. Anyway, so when it comes to Star Wars, and for all you Star Wars fans out there, whether you're new, whether you're not, whether you've just joined the ranks, and people are like, ugh, my gosh, will they do another Star Wars series without a Skywalker being involved? Hey, you know what? Luke Skywalker was my guy. And again, I think it was a lot of people's guy. I like Luke Skywalker. I think he's really cool. And when, they started talking about that he was the son of Darth Vader, ooh, that was like bad news. But I'm like, you know what? I got used to it. I embraced it. And Luke became a little bit darker, which is pretty cool. Now, out of the two twins, if you don't know, spoiler, fast forward what I'm about to say, Luke had a twin. And his twin was, wait a minute, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, was Princess Leia. And out of the two twins, Princess Leia was actually the more powerful Jedi, according to Star Wars folklore. I know, you people are going to be like, wait a minute, no, Luke was. And you know what? That's okay, because both of them together combined did really great stuff. And I really wish that Disney had focused on the twins, done some more movies about it, and not given us a Luke Skywalker who drinks blue milk out of a alien udder and says whatever to Rey, you know, da, da, da. So that was kind of like totally like spoiled who I thought Luke was, and he was like this hermit character. I mean, mind you, Obi-Wan was a hermit, and you know, he wound up training Luke. But when you take one of the most powerful Jedis in the world and you make him not so powerful, and Ben Kenobi was pretty powerful. He probably could have taken on Darth Vader in that final battle on the Death Star, but he sacrificed himself so Luke and Leia could live and, you know, take down the Empire the way they could. Anyway, so that's my Star Wars. So if you like the modern Star Wars, if you like the Star Wars where they talk about all their preferences, good for you. For me, just give me the basics. I want a battle. I want a Jedi. I want a Sith Lord. I want them going at it. You know, that's just what it is. I enjoyed that. Throw in R2-D2. He's cute. Speaking of cute, did you guys find where Seashell was? I did have her back here. So there we go. There's Seashell. There's R2-D2 hanging out with Seashell because they're both kind of cute together. Anyway, so I'm very excited. I am very happy. I wound up getting the Dark Trooper over here. I've got my Imperial Transport over here. This is the more modern one, but I've got one. I had one when I was a kid. And again, I like this one. It's pretty cool. It's pretty decent. I mean, would I love to have a vintage one? Absolutely. Am I happy with this one? Absolutely. Because I like stuff like that. I like the earlier Star Wars stuff. I like the homages. Anyway, that is it. That is the end of the video. That was my rant and rave for the day. But yes, I did acquire a free figure. I did not do it where it was something bad. Again, you got to know your prices. You got to know the store policies. And that's the way it is. If you are new to the channel, you are part of the Dark Cosmic Universe. All you have to do is subscribe, and you are definitely part of the Dark Cosmic Universe. You can become part of the Dark Cosmic family. And then here are my Dark Cosmic family. Who are they? They are my Cosmic Cosmonauts. My Cosmic Comrades. Kaboom. My insane toy collectors. I just like throw them. My Dark Cosmic Pokemon collectors. And of course my Dark Cosmic Pokemon. my Dark Cosmic collectors as well. Thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. So appreciate it. Thank you for all the love that you do give me. We're going to reach 1,800 subscribers, 50 more subscribers, and we will get to that point. 2,000, that would be kind of cool, having 2K on there. And we are at 800,000 views for the videos. So thanks to each and every one of you who do that. Share the videos, remix the videos, remaster the videos. Tell your best friend at work, there's a toy channel out there that this guy collects toys and he talks about them. It's pretty cool. I'm so excited. I'm cosmically insane about this guy. Stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting all those action figures. Come back here to the YouTubersphere, better known as YouTube. You can find the channel. Just find the name, Avian Savage, just in the background. The lightsaber is blocking it, but that's okay. I'll put Luke over here. So again, Luke can say, use the Force, and check out the channel. Stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting all those action figures. Come back here to the YouTubersphere one more time. Stay cosmically insane, and we will see you soon for another video. Let me know in the comments what's going on in your days. What are you finding? And I'd love to know what you have been finding in your toy hunts. Take care, my friends. See you cosmically soon.